there, I'm Amy Connell. Welcome to the Graced Health Podcast. I'm a certified personal trainer who wants you to know your eating, movement, and body don't have to be perfect. You just need to be able to do what you are called to do. This podcast is for women who want simple and grace-filled ways to take care of themselves and enjoy a little chocolate in the process, because I really like mine. I'm speaking to me here. Hey, welcome to another episode of Ask the Trainer, where I answer questions you may have about either your movement or eating or how they work together in 5 minutes or less. And I'm really proud of myself because I'm mostly doing that. I'm going over just a little bit. Today's question is, what's the correct way to hold a plank? I get that a lot because sometimes you see it on your elbows, sometimes on your hands, sometimes on your knees, sometimes on your toes. There's a lot of different ways. We're going to talk about that really quickly. First, let's talk about the benefits of a plank, because I always want you to know the why behind what you are doing or what you are being asked to do. The first thing it can do is it can help stabilize your core. Your core is like a corset that goes from the bottom of your rib cage all the way down to the bottom of your glutes. And if you want more about core, go to season 1, episode 5, which is all about core. So I'm not going to get into that very much here because I did a whole episode on it and that you can learn more. But that is one of the things about the benefits of a plank is it will help stabilize your core. It will also improve your intervertebral stability, basically the muscles around your spine. That will help stabilize that. It will help you stand up stronger. And then it also improves your neuromuscular efficiency. I am getting all kinds of tongue-tied today. Basically, how well your muscles work together to do the things that you are asking your body to do. Now, between elbows and feet and hands and knees and all of that kind of stuff, like where do you start? So if you are just starting out, I recommend starting with your hands actually either on a bench or on a chair. You're going to straighten up keep your elbows straight. And I'm going to talk about this a little bit more here in just a second. And then have your feet on the floor. So you are doing the exact same motion. You are recruiting all of the same muscles. You are just making it work for where you are. So you are basically elevated a little bit. Then when you're ready for a little bit more, stay on your hands, but put your knees on the floor. And when I say knees, start off laying on the floor on your belly. Pull your feet up into the air so you're bending your knees, and then push yourself up. When you do that, you will ensure that you are on the muscle above your knee and not on your kneecaps. You don't ever want to do any exercises on your kneecaps because why? Do it on the muscles right above it. It's going to protect your knees a little bit more, and we are not at the point of our lives where we can be messing around with our knees. Then when you are ready for a little bit more, stay on your hands, but put your feet on the floor. So you are in a full plank position with your hands and your feet. And then when you want a little bit more, go down to your elbows. When you're doing planks on your hands, you're going to be recruiting a little bit more muscles in your shoulders. On your elbows, you're going to be recruiting more muscles in that core region. Wherever you are doing it, I want you to do all of these things. I want you to take your shoulders down and toward your spine. If you need a visualization, think about your child at the pediatrician's office when they are measuring how tall they are. They stand up just as tall as they can, and they're pushing their shoulders down because they can get a little bit more out of that. That's what we're looking for. Lace your rib cage together, which I know you can't actually do, but I want you to visualize that. While you do that, pull your belly button back to your spine, squeeze your glutes. And if you're not familiar with glutes, squeeze your butt cheeks. It's the same thing. Raise your kneecaps, which will activate your quadriceps, those thigh muscles. And then if your feet are down, I want you to press your heels back so that way that everything is activated. So it's a lot to think about. And typically in class, it takes me about 30 seconds to go through all of that. But those are the things to do for the correct way to hold a plank. Hey, if you would like for me to answer a question you may have, email it to me at amy.connell@gracedhealth.com. You can ask on the Graced Health Podcast Facebook group. And if you are over 40 and want to be moving your body just a little bit differently than you have in the past, I am excited for the fall when I release a video workout series of an ideal week of fitness over 40. Go over to gracedhealth.com/fitness-over-40 to be notified when it is released. Okay, that is all for today. Go out there and have a great day.